Hey there, guys. All right, so coming to the last video of our product and service training. This one is Grub Control. So this is the second add-on that we typically do for any program that includes the 7 to 10 application process. And really this is a preventative treatment where we can take control of some of the critters that will come about in the lawn. So grub control is something that is typically pitched to anybody who signs up for a subscription in order to protect the lawn from some of those. So we're going to go through this really quick. Okay, obviously the objective is to equip you with knowledge that has to do with the grub control program, what it is, what it does, how it can help the customer. That's really what we want to do is equip you with the ability to speak to this one, because it is a big one for us. It's a good service, and just about everybody has some form of some of these, unless they've been treating. So first thing, grub control isn't something that customers will really know about, and so we want you to be able to speak to it. We want you to have some of these pictures, because some of these grubs, they're pretty nasty looking. So it may be something that we can show the customer and let them know that these are a possibility. These are things that could come into their lawn. So having these images is gonna give them a better idea of what it could be. But one of the key features is that it prevents lawn damage. Grubs feed on the grass roots, so they're underneath. So a lot of times you don't see them until it's too late. So they're feeding on the roots, which causes large irregular dead patches in the lawn. And once the roots are eaten, then the grass can't absorb those nutrients and dies really, really quickly. So they can be very, very destructive. Last year there was a really big breakout of the army worms. Now luckily that doesn't happen every year, but it was something that everybody knew about it because it just destroyed so many lawns. So we want to try to prevent any of that from happening. So here's a mole cricket. He's pretty gross looking. Next key feature is that it eliminates animal invaders. So animals love coming in and eating the grubs, just like on Lion King. Come in and they eat the grubs. But animals like skunks, which in and of itself, just preventing skunks would be best. But raccoons, moles, birds, they all dig up the lawn looking for these grubs and cause more damage. So grub control can reduce the food source, which would deter those animals from coming in and ripping up your yard. I've seen quite a few Japanese beetles. I went to the what's it called? The botanical garden, the Stowe Botanical Garden, and there were Japanese beetles all over the place. And so that is something that is prevalent here in North Carolina. They're obviously very gross looking when they're grubs, and then they're actually really quite pretty when they're a full-grown beetle, but they are very, very destructive. So we want to eliminate those. Chinch bugs, they're just gross and have that piercing mouth part that will get into the root and just destroy things. But another key feature of the grub control is to maintain a healthy lawn ecosystem. A grub-infested lawn becomes stressed, making it more vulnerable to disease, drought, weed. It just basically weakens it, like your body with your immune system. If you're sick over and over, then your immune system is compromised, and it makes you more susceptible to all of the other things that you could go through. It's the same thing with the lawn. That's why we call ourselves like lawn physicians, is because we really are concerned with the long-term health of the lawn in order to prevent some of the weeds and different things like that. But controlling grubs keeps your lawn strong, thick, resilient through the growing season. Just like we want to keep our body really healthy in order to avoid sickness. This is the same thing. Key feature number 4, protect your investment, right? People have invested in their homes, and curb appeal is huge when it comes to either trying to sell or trying to re-rent or anything like that. You want to have the best curb appeal possible, and you can't do that if your lawn doesn't look good, and these grubs are a big reason why for a lot of people. So you've likely spent time and money on seeding, fertilizing, mowing. What Grub Control does is it protects that investment by protecting your lawn, right? If you've spent any time out on the lawn and then you all of a sudden have big dead spots, it's a huge bummer. And so this will just protect that investment, help you to maintain the look of the home in order to maintain the property value. So financially, the Grub Control is applied at a 2 times normal application rate. So if somebody had an application rate of $70, then their Grub Control would be $140. It's pretty easy math. All the payments are the same. Comes after we do the treatment, and we typically notify the customer like, hey, we're going to be doing your grub treatment as well as a normal treatment, just so that they know that that cost is coming. Again, for cost justification, we do use premium products that are applied by experts, so that is why there is that price commitment. But in terms of time commitment, this application is always going to be done in early June or late June, early July. June is really the season where they're going to start to come to life, and we want to suppress them during that time. We can do it through early July, but we really want to get it down in the spring, late springtime. And so that is the Grub Control. It's a really good product for us, and it's really beneficial for the customer because it's something that they really can't see with the grubs until it's too late. And so we want to help them understand that this is going to be beneficial for their lawn going into summer, fall, and winter to keep these out. So let me know if you have any questions, but that is our last product training. We do have some other things, but they're more rare and more one-off cases, and so we can talk about those at a later date. Anyway, thanks for watching, guys. Talk to you soon.